What's up, party people? This is Jude Snowboardy here, and someone asked a question, and I hear this question a lot. Man, I got $2,000. What book should I get? And usually it's in reference to, I want one that's going to go up in value the most. And it's a hard question to answer because, everyone has their personal likes. So that's your pool that you pull from, your personal likes. Someone likes Star Trek, someone likes Star Wars, The problem with that question is everyone's going to tell you a book. Okay, then you settle on a book and you go out and hunt for that book. That's the worst way to get a deal on a comic book. If you're looking for a Porsche 911 1982, a very specific model, you're looking for that model, that car. And if you can find one in black with bright leather interior or whatever, sunroof, you're just going to pay whatever it costs because it's a rare car maybe. So when you have that mindset about a comic book, I got to get an Elric #1 from 1973, the Windy City publication. I want a high grade. There's only 194 and 196 in the world. Okay, I want an Elric #1 because I like the Elric stories in the 80s, and the first issue was 1973. So I want that book. Probably you're going to pay whatever it costs as soon as you find it, and you're going to pay market price. So what you're hoping is that market price goes up. And if you're hoping market price goes up and you know it, that's fine. You find the book that you really like, and you're going to wait for the market to go up in value. And what is that, 4%, 6% a year, maybe more, maybe less if, things go down. But I'm going to suggest there's another answer, but I can never put this on these threads. The other answer is if you want to invest in something that's going to go up and have the greatest potential to go up, get a great deal on a great book. Okay, how do you get a great deal on a great book? Easy, auctions. No brainer, I watch 20 auctions a day, and there are millions of great deals out there. Great deals, 50% fair market value left and right. A lot of times at these auctions, the people that buy at auctions, they might be dealers. Sometimes they're collectors. Many times they're collectors, maybe, depending on which auction site you go to. I think the dealers know where to get the better auction deals. eBay and Heritage are probably not where the dealers are going. You're definitely going to pay tax, and on a $2,000 book, it's 120 bucks. So get a great deal on a book. Go to the auctions, spend your time. It's just like buying a car. Go down to the auction house, find a great deal, buy it, turn around and sell it. If that's what you're trying to do, is get a book that's going to go up in value, you could turn around and sell it, and you can get that immediate profit, just like buying a used car. Just like, people use the term flipper, but that's stupid. Everybody in the world is a flipper. Everybody on Facebook Marketplace is a, quote, flipper. That doesn't really mean anything. There's a certain type of negative connotation of flippers. They buy the brand new book at a convention. They get front of the line, and they buy 50 of them so no one else can buy them. And they walk around the corner and post them on eBay for $200. So, although I'm not against it, I could see why someone in line might get upset because they missed out because, this guy did it. But the guy standing behind him that missed out is going to maybe do the same thing. No, I just want it for my collection. Okay, whatever. Well, pay for it on eBay or get there earlier. Early bird gets the worm. What can I say? So this isn't really a flipper. This is like you want to make some money, go out and buy a car at a good deal and turn around and sell it. No big deal. I'm looking at stuff around my yard. Buy a jacuzzi, turn around and sell it. Buy a boat, an ATV, whatever you know and like. Buy it low, turn around and sell it and make some money. Or hold on to it because you can get good hot books online for big discounts. And I'm talking about auctions. A lot of auction sites out there. There's the estate site auction sites, which I'm finding out They're actually not the greatest deals. They're these unknown websites. They oftentimes have people in person at these auctions. For whatever reason, they pay way more than they should. So these estate sale auctions, and they're all over the country, and they have some good graded comic books. Someone's uncle dies, and they bring all their crap into this estate sale auction, and they sell their lawnmower next to their 9.8 CGC Hulk 181, you know, and somehow somebody finds it online, or people are there in person, and I'm not seeing great deals on these estate sale auction sites, because there's usually a buyer's premium, 22-25%. You get caught up in the moment. Oh, what's the math on that? I don't care, just hit it, and you buy it. And those huge buyer premiums can get pretty confusing if you don't have the time to think about it, and sometimes you don't have that time. So I'm talking about, there's some good auction sites focused on comics. People don't know about them, and that might be the hard part, is finding them. The blue chips probably won't ever be, you know, screaming deals like 50% off. But if you get a blue chip signed by Stan, fewer people that are interested in signature series are on these auctions. That's why when you get on GPA, you see, you know, Hulk 340, 9.8, it's worth $1,300. And then the last, you know, signed by Todd, also worth $1,300. That doesn't make sense. These auction sites, if they have people like me or dealers that are buying books and turn around and selling them in their store or sell them online, you can sell a blue label quicker than you can sell a signature series label. If that's your clientele, they want non-signed books. I personally like signed books. I target people who like signed books. Those are my clientele, target market. So, yeah, signed Todd 340 will go for double. Easy. People say, no way. Okay. Whatever, just look on GPA. You know, you'll have those high sales. I'm going to try to do it. You'll have those high sales, and that's someone who pays because they're a collector. And then you have the low sale for that signed book, and that was at an auction. You know, the high sale that someone who's a collector got it on eBay. And then you have the low sale that someone bought it at an auction and is going to go around, turn around, and sell it for that high sale. So, best bet to get a great deal on a book where you can go up in value or you can make some money is auctions. Know your books, know your keys, know the business. You're not hunting for a specific book. If you're open to a good deal, it'll come easier. When you hunt for a specific book, you're always going to pay more because you want that book now. You may not even remember why you want that book. It might be like dating. You know, you want that one girl, you're willing to do anything for her. And if anybody's been divorced, they realize, you know, maybe what they really, really wanted at one time was the bad idea. So if you're open to a great deal on a book maybe you hadn't thought of. I just got an Elric 1. That's why I brought it up as an example. It wasn't on my radar, but when I saw how rare it was, when I saw what the 7.5 sold for on GPA, and I got a 9.4, I was like, okay, I'll grab that in a second. Is it going to be easy to sell? Probably not, but that's my business model. I'm not trying to pay the bills by selling books. So if I need to sit on it for a year or two to find the right buyer, I'm totally cool with that because it's a great book in my collection. Sometimes I get bummed when I sell a book. I'd rather just sit upstairs and know that I have it. And sometimes someone buys a great book and I'm like, damn, now I don't have that. Now I got to go out and find one. I bought a few 9.8 Incredible Hulk 340s lately. Bought them around $800 or $900 on auction. Sold them for $1,300. And I'm bummed that I sold them. I want one. I wanted both of those to send into Todd because he's going to make an announcement any day now. And I know as a signed book, that thing can go for $2,700, $3,000 because I've sold one before. So I'm a little bummed that I sold those. And I couldn't turn around and get them again. For some reason, the price just went through the roof. Anyways, I digress. If you want to know what book to get the best deal. Happy hunting.